Good morning. Good morning. Whoa. So yesterday we were yellow. Today we are whoa. All right. What are we thinking about all this lighting situation? Good morning. Happy Frenchy Friday. Let me see if holy. Dave, help me. I look like Elvira in the camera. Oh my god. I look so much better. Well, just trust me. I look better than this. I have orange lipstick on. It was trying to be a little bit of a vibe, but Elvira, ba-dum-bum. My heart's on fire, Elvira. That was my mom's, I think, favorite song growing up. Giddy up, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-mama. Okay, what are we doing with this? At least we've got a good gray showing happening. Holy hell. All right, let me see if we all know this doesn't really matter, right? Nothing doesn't matter. We could be yellow, we could be purple, we could be Elvira, we could be a gremlin. None of it matters. That being said, how do I change the light on this camera? Oh my goodness. I really don't know how to change it. Dave's like, if you get on and it's just, you just did it. And I hear like the Charlie Brown. I'm like, okay. He's like, you just did it. Wasn't listening. Okay. On a lighter note, seriously, look how dark this is. Light dark. Got my fisherman sandals on. Dave and I are ready to go to Florida. We're going to hop in the car and have it's like almost 10-hour drive together. So that's fun. All right. Who's here? How are we? Who's singing Elvira with me? Now we really got it all going on. This is actually a really pretty orange color from Chic. But okay, opening of Olympics. Okay, let's talk about important stuff like Olympics. Chic 365. Allison, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Frenchy Friday. Elisa, bonjour. Olympic kickoff. Yay. Bonjour from Paris. Jacinta, how's the city feeling? My friends had kind of like mixed feelings about the Olympics. Some were like, oh, like especially my friends who have businesses, wondering how it was all going to go. So I'm sending lots of love and light to everybody there. Ilona, Sharon, good morning. Les Jeux Olympiques, bien sûr. Buongiorno, Karen. Yesterday's exercise was so emotional for me, and this was my first club call 2 days ago. Yep, about feeling shame and guilt, lots of purifying tears. Yeah, those of you that are in the club with us, in any capacity, whether you're in the club, you're in the club with Dor, or you're in the club with the Secret Mastermind, everything that we're talking about here is going to take on a whole nother level. It really will. It will be such a gorgeous intensification. When I say intensification, sometimes I need to watch within myself because an energy of intensification can feel like scary or too much, and I don't mean it that way. I mean really an intensifying as even what Karen's sharing here, like a purifying. And inside of purification there is such a letting go, a peace, of total surrender. Yeah. So okay, let's move right into it. Haumea, Francoise, your manicure booked. Yay, Frenchy Friday. Electric excitement in Paris. Yes. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And knowing that it is the city of light, I have a feeling, in a sense, that this particular time for Paris and for the world and for this particular Olympics is going to really reignite Paris as a place of extraordinary creativity and play and value in a deeper sense. So yes, lots of love to my city. All right. Are we ready for today? Are we ready? So yesterday we had, I do not perceive my own best interests. Karen, you shared a little bit about how that was for you. I can't get, you know what it is? You know why? Hold on. I never wear shoes in the house, and because I was getting ready to leave right after the call, I put my shoes on, but they're a little situation. Let me take them off because I cannot cross my legs. That's what's happening. When Dave goes back through all of these, and he puts in like all the notes and does the chapters, sometimes I walk by. I don't like to see myself on camera after. It's enough. One time's enough. And I walk by and I'll see myself out of the corner of my eye on camera. Like, what? I do these funny things. And I said to Dave, I'm always doing those funny, crazy things. He's like, yes, you are so entertaining. You're so entertaining. It's like, oh, okay. That's good. All right. Yesterday, I do not perceive my own best interests. Were you able to allow that? Were you able to breathe that in? Were you able to consider that maybe, just maybe, I don't know it all? That maybe, just maybe, there is something else beyond my capacity to understand that is bigger, that is more aware, and that perhaps even though I think I know my own best interests, maybe I don't. Just maybe I don't. Maybe I can't see or know or understand everything, and maybe that's true. So were you able to receive that yesterday? As we move through today and into today, Father, Mother, God, we ask to open our hearts and our minds like never before. Here comes the coffee dropper, the espresso guy. Let's see what he thinks when he sees the camera. Or maybe he's not good. In the middle of intention. Baby, thank you. Guess what? I look like Elvira.
Elvira? What do you mean?
Okay. It's okay.
I don't think you look like Elvira.
You don't?
I mean, the color on the side is a little blue, but you don't look...
No, it's okay.
What are we talking about here?
It's just so white. It's okay, though. If you think it's okay, then I know it's okay.
I'm fine, but go to the app thing. I'm not getting... Wonder what happens.
We'll like it like this. It's fine.
Can you
I
still...
didn't know there was a whole thing. This is why I wasn't listening earlier. All right, I don't want to...
Okay, hold on. Brightness.
Oh.
Is that better?
No. That's all right. Just go.
Oh.
Okay, just took a moment. That's perfect. That's perfect. You're the best.
Well,
they can see you. You're all cute. What are you hiding still for? Get ready.
I'm getting ready. We're getting ready. We're going. Do they know what's happening?
Do they know what's happening?
All right, ciao. Ciao, ladies.
Ciao, ciao, Dave says. Ciao, ciao. Open hearts, open minds, lots of humor, lots of smiles, lots of joy, lots of relaxed energy. As we move even further into our sacred yes. This or something even better for the highest good of all concerned. I don't know, maybe it looked better before. Okay. This is so good. Well, for me, it's good for me. I'm having a blast. How are you all doing with all of this? Lesson 24, I do not perceive my own best interest. Lesson 25. This is so good. Lesson 25, I do not know what anything is for. So good. I do not know what anything is for. And I don't. I do not know what anything is for. Purpose is meaning. Today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. Remember that from the very beginning? This chair doesn't mean anything. This light doesn't mean anything. And it was like, what are you talking about? So today's idea explains why nothing you see means anything. You do not know what it is for. Therefore, it is meaningless to you. So again, that opportunity for us to consider that distance between the sight from our physical eyes, which is so hysterical because we are in the physical together. So this is part of why I felt so drawn to share ACIM through Elegant Femme's guide, opportunity. I don't even want to say eyes in this context, opportunities. When funny things happen with the camera or this or that, we are living in this physical world, knowing that we are here, but not from here. Yeah. And so being able to play with the context and at the same time activating a much deeper vision, because it's not about I'll say it this way. It's not about not enjoying our time here. It's about being able to prioritize. Truly. So I'll just leave that as that for right now. Therefore, it is meaningless to you. Everything is for your own best interests. That's what it's for. That is its purpose. That is what it means. It is in recognizing this that your goals become unified. You with me so far this morning? Everything is in your own best interest. That's what it's for. Everything is in your own best interest. That's what it's for. It is in recognizing this that your goals become unified. It is in recognizing this that what you see is given meaning. Just the consideration that this is all orchestrated so perfectly that all we get to do is lean back and enjoy it is quite something. You perceive the world and everything in it as meaningful in terms of ego goals. There's that fly. These goals have nothing to do with your own best interest because the ego is not. The ego is not you. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Right? Thank goodness. These goals have nothing to do with your own best interests because the ego is not you. This false identification makes you incapable of understanding what anything is for. As a result, you are bound to misuse it. So see if you can receive that. Again, if you don't know, if we are not operating from our truth, if we are operating in ego, can we consider that when we are operating from that space, it's not really who we are, and therefore we can't see clearly and we can't utilize what we see with purpose because it's not really us. Can we consider that? When you believe this, You will try to withdraw the goals you have assigned to the world instead of attempting to reinforce them. So when you recognize that you're not your ego, okay, you will withdraw the goals you have assigned to the world. You'll withdraw the goals you've assigned to the world instead of attempting to reinforce them. So a reprioritization of value. Another way of describing the goals you now perceive is to say that they are all concerned with personal interests. Well, let's just breathe that one in for now, because I feel like for us as women, it's very easy to misunderstand this and go into a sacrificial identity of, oh my gosh, nothing can be about me. I've got to overcompensate. I've got to make it about everybody else. And that is not what the Course is saying at all. In fact, I would say this. I don't know that the Course would say this, but I would say when we go into that space of sacrificial identity and saying, okay, it can't be about me, because if it's about me, it's selfish. It has to be about everyone else. It can't be about my own interests, that we're actually in ego. There's a real purity around what the Course is sharing here. So be aware of the feeling inside. Since you have no personal interests, your goals are really concerned with nothing. Okay, so just consider, and you might be like, but Tara just said I can have personal interests. Here's meaning that underneath we are all one, and that the deepest interest is an interest in unity, that it's an interest in love. Okay, let's just let that be. In cherishing them, therefore, you have no goals at all, and thus you do not know what anything is for. So again, when we're operating in the ego, we're not operating from the truth of who we are. Therefore, we can't see. Therefore, we're not connected. We're operating in separateness, and really that means nothing. That's what it's sharing today. Before you can make any sense out of the exercises for today, one more thought is necessary. At the most superficial levels, you do not recognize purpose. Yet purpose cannot be understood at these levels. For example, you do not understand that For example, you do understand that a telephone is for the purpose of talking to someone who is not physically in your immediate vicinity. What you do not understand is what you want to reach him for. So this is in my feeling, the Course is playing a little bit here, because again, from the physical world, you're like, of course I know what I want to reach him for. I'm calling to ask him about dinner on Tuesday, or I'm calling to see what kind of groceries I should pick up at the store. What the Course is saying is that's not what you really want to reach him for. You want to reach for a connection, for love, for truth, for beauty, for oneness. And it is in this that makes your contact with him meaningful, or not. It is crucial to your learning to be willing to give up the goals you have established for everything. I love this so much. I love this so much. This is so congruent with what we share inside of Elegant Femme. The world is so concerned and fixated, and it's so easy for us too, right, to get fixated on goals. I'm going to read it again. It is crucial to your learning to be willing to give up the goals you have established for everything. The recognition that they are meaningless rather than good or bad is the only way to accomplish this. The idea for today is a step in this direction. 6 practice periods, each of 2 minutes in duration, are required. So if you went like, oh, I remember I did in the beginning, like, wait, 6? 5, I did 5 yesterday. I thought I was doing good. 6. Again, remember, 12 minutes. 12 minutes of my day being devoted to the truth. That's a yes. That's a yes. Into a consideration, into an unraveling, into a deeper understanding of purpose. How many times have all of us asked ourselves, what's my purpose? Why am I here? I need the answer to that question, because without that, it doesn't feel, something feels like it's missing. So are we all willing to devote 12 minutes to moving in the direction of witnessing that? Versus how much time, perhaps how many lifetimes have we poured into a space of void? Each practice period should begin with a slow repetition of the idea for today, followed by looking about you and letting your glance rest on whatever happens to catch your eye, near or far, important or unimportant, human or non-human. Quotes as well, which I love. Great. With your eyes resting on each subject, you so select, say, for example, I do not know what this chair is for. I do not know what this pencil is for. I do not know what this hand is for. I do not know what this body is for. I do not know what this camera is for. I do not know what these lips are for. Say this quite slowly without shifting your eyes from the subject until you have completed the statement about it. Then move on to the next subject and apply today's idea as before. I do not know what anything is for. How are we? How are we? I do not know what anything is for. I love today's lesson so much. Gift yourself some space with this. Have fun with this. Feel this. You may start to experience a lot of restfulness, resting inside of the practice periods. You may find yourself desiring to connect again with, oh, okay, I really desire a practice period right now because I require to rest. I require to rest. See if you start to experience that. You may not. So again, 6 practice periods, 2 minutes in duration. Begin with a slow repetition of the idea. Okay, I do not know what anything is for. And then allow yourself to begin to gaze, and whatever you land on, note the thing. I do not know what this lamp is for. Really connecting with the thing. Being slow enough as you're saying, I do not know whatever this thing is for, that your attention, intention, energy is with that thing. Really beautiful. So it's not, I do not know what that's for. I do not know what that's for. I do not know. And sometimes the course has asked us to do a glance and just kind of have the idea, but it really is very specific to land on the thing, be with the thing, and say, I do not know what this blank is for. And again, human, non-human, good, bad, whatever it is that your eyes fall on. Okay. How are we? How are we for today? I played in the even if and space of yesterday's lesson. Gorgeous. Oh, Jacinda, thank you. Dave and I have a lot of fun together. Like a lot. If you've ever been with us in person, like we are who we are. There's no anything else. It's just we are who we are. We love deeply. We play deeply. Thank you. I feel very, very, very blessed. Very blessed. And we've chosen it again, and we continue to choose it again and again and again and again and again. Living the lesson, 100%, Elisa. Allison, wow, this is a deep one, and I have so often been caught up in the ego-led, external focus, caretaking, and resentment. A real hamster wheel. It becomes an all-consuming, and truth to be told, sometimes scary to contemplate leaving. Yeah, it does, because too, when we're in that dynamic, we really do find so much value there. And that's what I was saying in the lesson. It's for us, I would say, especially as women, it can feel like a very slippery slope, because again, we find value there, we find purpose there, and it can feel addictive, almost of an energy, because it's like, okay, I'm doing something good. However, when that something good is coming from that place inside, that doing this is making me good, the true prioritization of I'm good no matter what, I'm good if I do this or don't do this, frees us from that space inside of obligation of I must do this to be good. Because the I must do this to be good and I'm good because I'm doing this, that's where the hook of the ego actually comes in. The ego loves to operate on these really the extremities of I'm good if I do, I'm bad if I don't. And actually, even if I think I'm good, I'm actually really bad. So I have to prove or want to believe that I'm good because I actually underneath believe that I'm bad. That's where the hooks come in. I believe I'm bad, so I have to do this to prove that I'm good. And that's why it gets scary. Because if I stop doing this, it's going to mean I'm not good. That's all, that the ego loves that. Loves that game. Loves that game. When we can sit back and say, I'm good no matter what. I'm good if I do or I don't. I'm good if I am or I'm not. Like XYZ, an entrepreneur, a mom, a da-da-da, like I'm good. And not like I'm good, I don't give a shit, I'm good. Like I am good. I am good. Then we really get to hear purpose. Then we really get to allow ourselves to be led. Something drops off and we listen differently. So I love that you brought this forward. Okay, we're going to go. I'm going to go to Florida. I should be back on Sunday. So unless we have some sort of change, which, okay, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that that's a thing, but we're not going to France or Italy or anything. We're going to Florida. So I doubt I'll be coming home later. If I'm going to Europe, you can almost bet. My sister and my mom went to Greece recently. And they were like, oh, we don't want to come home. And I was like, well, and they're like, we already both said it out loud. Well, we could pull a Tara, change the dates and say like, actually, either I'm not coming home at all, which I've done, right? We did that when we went to France, or I'll see you in a week. Okay. To finish off, a delicate dance of a recognition of awareness and opening to allow the unfolding. Yes, exactly. Jacinda, so good. Elisa, bringing things back into a humble space. Yes, humble, yet we also get to watch the humble energy. Humble, yet powerful, Because again, the ego loves this. Okay, well, I'm shit. So I'm not saying you're saying that at all, Elisa. It's just that the ego, like just watching that. Humble, yes. Humble, yet powerful. Humble, yet knowing you're an actual badass because you're light, right? That, I love it so much. Okay. I am that I am. Yes, Jennifer, exactement. My goodness is not on the table. It just is without doing. Yes. I laughed so much this morning when I looked around on my eyes, feeling the dishwasher, because a voice inside of me meditatively said, I know exactly what the dishwasher is for. I know. You will have some really, really cheeky moments as you move through this. And yet, if you take a moment with the dishwasher and you really settle on it and you say, I have no idea, like I don't know what this dishwasher is for, you might have a moment that you never imagined. And I get what you're saying. There's some real beautiful things happening. If I'm good if I do or I don't. That's liberation, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Where in Florida are you going? We are going to St. Augustine, Florida. I have never been there before. Should be fun. 10 hours in the car. Looking forward to the stories. Yeah, me too. Me too. 10 hours together in the car. Something. Who knows what the two of us will come up with? Who knows? That's our vibe. I constantly am shaming myself and feeling like I'm not doing enough. I long for my purpose and love that this is found in unity. I hear you, Marlena. I so hear you. And I'm so glad you're here. So step by step, day by day through the lessons, allowing yourself to find the peace. It's so good. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Jacinda, have a wonderful trip. Yes. I love you all. Humble yet powerful. Oh, good. I'm glad that landed. Humble for me means grounded in knowing I'm powerful. I figured it did, Lisa. I figured it did. Yes, perfect. My dishwasher sings. I love you all. You're so fantastic. What does it sing? You're also great. All right, beauties. I'm out. Have a gorgeous integration weekend. Enjoy it fully. Play, have fun, listen, allow all of those beautiful things. And I love you. I look forward already to seeing you on Monday. And that's it. Happy Frenchy Friday. Ooh, happy Frenchy Friday. Alrighty. I love you, girls. Bye.